46-yard line. Ready. Flag. What you got?
The second-year man for USC, this is Ronald Jones. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jameis to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Ready. 125. 65. 65.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. You remember Rick? You remember Rick? Let's go. Let's go.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line. Ready? 125. Come to work. We want it. Come to go.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up...
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. K1 short. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Gay's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's been a long day for you.
Newton now to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
On first down, Newton. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
It's easy one. Come again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 10.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready? 45.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. What is it? 45. Yeah, I'm gonna lose one. Check 99. Check 99. Kill. Greg. Gun. Oh, trot.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Winston. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
We got 4.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What's up?
Hey, Anthony.
How you doing? How you doing?
Throwing on second down. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I'm just gonna go straight.
Third and short yardage. Winston. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth
I ain't
down.
driving all the way back up there. Man, my house was 10 minutes away, so I said, fuck it.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
No,
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Don't hit me.
And then I gotta drop
Problems
him
in the
at the
field goal
airport at 2
department so
o'clock in the
far. He's
morning.
2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Don't scare. Who got no teeth?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the pass. Great.
To throw again. Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Fights through and now a crease. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know it's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Watch the slant. Watch tight end. Great. Easy.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago. 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On second down, McCaffrey, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now Newton on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, here's Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Winston. Here as he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, out comes the Bucs free agent signee Bradley Pinion to punt. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. After the run, Newton going to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I got you. Slam. 8. Gun. Wahoo. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Tackles. 45 to Mike.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Newton and Olsen here with a connection. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, keep it up.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Single slot. 20. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, let's get this.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Exit.
Operating from the gun. Newton. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Don't say nothing.
Look at it. It's going to be a long day. 20. It's going to be a long day. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Express. Check pass, check pass. Express.
So that'll back them up 5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out there? The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still...
Now it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From midfield now on second down. Newton, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 45.
He's whooping ass. Let's fucking go.
Hey,
5-yard line.
Centennial Party
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now. Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Well, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Damn jump. Oh, that is Dante Jackson.
Together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the ball,
damn game over. All you got to do is get one stop.
At least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's got this down to the 35.
I'm dead ass, bro.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Gotta be careful with Jones, man. He'll get beat to run that nigga like that. He might get him into an X factor.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
Superstar at least. I know what Drake did with him.
First down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But it's Friday.
Football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball
That's
downfield.
fine. Remember, we still got to score twice.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I agree, bro.
Winston to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
This is a Jay. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Winston. That's caught by Howard. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Is that Tuna? Because I got Tuna mute. No, I just can't hear. I can hear Tuna in your video, but I can't hear him in the party.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Winston. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got
he about the wrong side, that bitch.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high hop.
Well, no, he could stop, but I don't think he can get field goal range.
Get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah, let him have that.
Following the touchdown, Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
No. Don't. What, you mean as soon as you picked it up?
The Panthers
press L2 and press square.
Next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here.
L2 and square, he'll give himself up.
Not much reason to use him at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for
Well, hold L2, I'm sorry. All you need is 1 first down, the game's over.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run.
Ooh,
just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Yeah. Do you know how to do the option? I would have did it. Try that shit. Fuck it. Ain't nothing he could. Oh, yeah, I know what you about to do.
Now it's Newton.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
Damn, circle is open.
Loved one there, but at least
you threw it to him. You just threw it late. You should have been through that bitch. You know linebackers can't jump. On this game, you got to, unless he's using that bitch, you can't jump.
Obviously losing here.
You talked about looking for a spark and the best.
Oh, you good? Nah, you'll be fine. You got 24 seconds. You just got to make a stop. Or don't let him get field goal range.
But that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all.
One thing Trey taught me about doing, bro, you got to start kicking that bitch out of bounds. Don't give them niggas the opportunity to bring that shit in.
Return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
All right, 13 seconds. He got to get field goal range. You got to keep him released below the 40 of his your side. Yeah.
One to get yourself in position.
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, he threw it to you. He's stupid.
And a big turn.
Damn, that was good.
His guys will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right?
I'm about to do my practicing because I got to play Alex later.
That you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Carolina, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Who? Yeah, most of the time he got sacked. He got, if he wouldn't have got sacked so much, it would have been higher. Apparently, I didn't notice that they take it away from you if you get sacked. Oh, fuck. I had it. Damn. I don't want to do this. I know, bro. You got that's gonna be a tough one, but you can win the shit. Trey can be beat shit. The problem, see, our problem is we come in the game already like, bro, we playing Trey, we gonna lose. Fuck that, I ain't thinking like that no more. Trey gonna have to make me quit. Fuck that shit. I'm pretty sure them niggas that Trey be beating don't be goddamn saying this.